know what? X is an adorable name, and perhaps a grown woman who named herself Whoopi should refrain from mocking a 4-year-old for the name his parents gave.
What helps explain why the legacy media...
Whoopi Goldberg breaks down after shocking comments from Elon Musk go viral, and now explosive court evidence has surfaced that could change everything.
In his quest, he is not by himself. Other notable people, like Joe Rogan and the Trump family, have also filed lawsuits in response to Goldberg's remarks. Goldberg went beyond criticism in her remarks regarding Musk. She implied sinister intention.
What was once a heated exchange on TV has become a full-scale media war, and the fallout. It's massive. Elon Musk has just hit The View, and Whoopi personally, with a $900 million lawsuit, and insiders say the emotional toll is beginning to show.
As Whoopi Goldberg said in her exit announcement, the social media platform has become messy. She said certain kinds of attitudes that used to be blocked on the platform.
In a jaw-dropping twist, Elon Musk didn't just respond. He launched a $900 million defamation lawsuit, accusing Whoopi and The View of orchestrating a calculated smear campaign.
It has been a little over a week since Elon Musk took over Twitter, and the place it's a mess. He's already called back some of the workforce he fired a few days ago. He's putting his $8 charge for blue check verification on hold.
The Trigger, a segment where Goldberg suggested Musk's leadership at X had enabled hate speech and destroyed modern discourse. But behind the scenes, things were already unraveling. What started as a few biting comments turned into courtroom chaos after Musk's team uncovered internal messages, tying The View's producers to a broader anti-Musk narrative.
Here's what we know so far. Her legal team is in an extremely tough situation. Sources believe Whoopi's lawyers are trying to come up with a defense strategy. They know this case could get ugly, however. Whoopi is desperate to settle this whole situation before things get even worse.
Sources say Whoopi was blindsided by the lawsuit. On air, her voice cracked as she struggled to address the situation, while off camera, crew members reported she was in tears, visibly shaken. She's never taken a hit like this, one insider shared. She couldn't believe it was real.
And very real anger, because people feel very different.
Whoopi Goldberg just had a complete breakdown in the middle of a major courtroom trial.
The lawsuit alleges personal defamation, meaning Whoopi herself, not just ABC, could be on the hook for damages. With pressure mounting, even longtime supporters of The View are beginning to wonder how far this really went.
Musk has filed an $80 million defamation suit against Whoopi Goldberg and her co-hosts on The View. The charges? Defamation, misinformation, and, according to Musk's camp,
court documents obtained by Musk's legal team reveal a coordinated internal campaign. Emails, texts, and Slack messages allegedly show producers coaching the panel to paint Musk as a threat to democracy and mentally unstable. Even more explosive, one message implies that producers had media partners ready to echo The View's talking points.
this lawsuit isn't just about harsh words. It's packed with conspiracy theories, questions of media responsibility, billionaire bravado, and yes, believe it or not, even cats.
Legal analysts are calling it one of the boldest and most reckless media attacks on a public figure in years. And now Musk's legal team is moving to subpoena every internal communication from the last 6 months.
Looking for an armored car. And I don't remember, I don't care what it looks like. I don't remember asking for it. I don't know why I'm paying for it.
Yeah.
I want to know, when did I say, hey, we need another agency next to NASA?
Yeah.
So when did we start paying for his stuff?
You talking about SpaceX overseeing FAA?
No. You know that he's going to be cutting.
Yeah.
NASA.
Yeah.
That's the competition. So what is the real deal here?
The internet, it's on fire. Some are hailing Musk as a free speech champion, finally calling out what they see as mainstream media hypocrisy. Others accuse him of weaponizing lawsuits to silence criticism. The hashtag number Musk versus The View has exploded, with millions weighing in. Even politicians and celebrities are choosing sides, some saying Whoopi deserves accountability, others warning this is a dangerous overreach by a billionaire.
Critics argue the lawsuit is a dangerous flex of power. They're concerned that Musk's legal attack could set a precedent where billionaires use lawsuits to intimidate and silence critics.
Behind closed doors, The View is in crisis mode. Advertisers are threatening to pull out, ABC execs are holding emergency meetings, and insiders say the legal team is begging Musk's lawyers for a quiet settlement. Whoopi, meanwhile, is reportedly considering a leave of absence. There's even buzz that ABC may restructure the entire show, with fresh faces and a softer tone, hoping to restore credibility and salvage ratings.
The talk show thrives on fiery debates and outspoken hosts, but its approach has also made it a lightning rod for criticism. Over the years, The View has been accused of chasing headlines over facts, and some critics claim it fosters division instead of meaningful conversations.
Legal experts say if this lawsuit goes to trial, it could open The View's entire editorial process to public scrutiny. That means private strategy meetings, off-air comments, and internal communications, all on display. Musk's attorneys argue the lawsuit isn't about revenge, it's about holding powerful media figures accountable. And with the court set to review pretrial evidence next month, things are heating up fast. Will The View settle, or will they risk it all in court?
Detractors argue its format encourages sensationalism, blurring the line between opinion and misinformation. Supporters, however, defend the show.
This case isn't just about Musk or Whoopi, it's about the future of political discourse. Can celebrities and talk show hosts still say what they want on air? Or are they now at risk of being dragged into multi-million-dollar lawsuits for stepping too far? And for audiences, it raises the question, is your favorite show informing you or manipulating you?
Either way, the verdict is bound to send shockwaves far beyond Musk and Goldberg.
As the pressure builds, Whoopi Goldberg is at a crossroads. People close to her say this is the most shaken they've ever seen her, exhausted, anxious, and unsure whether she wants to continue in the spotlight. Some say she's preparing to step down. Others say she's ready to fight. But one thing's for sure, this lawsuit has changed everything.
Now, talking about Elon Musk, he's had enough. He has said that he's suing CNN after a panelist, Jamal Bowman, called him a thief and a Nazi.
He's incompetent, he's a thief, he's a Nazi, and people don't trust him.
I'm not a lawyer, you are a lawyer, but that looks like a slam dunk defamation case if Elon follows through.
So the guy he's talking to there, Joe Borelli, is a personal friend. Joe Borelli is from Staten Island. He's a no-nonsense New Yorker, and I wish we saw the rest of that clip, Rita, because I know that Joe Borelli probably socked Jamal Bowman, proverbially speaking, right across the face. Look, Jamal Bowman lost his primary in New York City for being a genuine moron, two, for just being as ideologically left-wing as they come, someone who was basically openly cheering on October 7th Hamas. I mean, I'm barely exaggerating there. Someone who has taken every radical defund the police, open borders, defund ICE, every left-wing lunatic stance imaginable that guy has taken there. Now, when you're calling someone a Nazi here, look, the technical legal standard, and by the way, this is made up. The Supreme Court made this up. This is not what the First Amendment actually says. But in a 1960s case called New York Times versus Sullivan, the Supreme Court basically said that when you have a defamation suit involving a public figure, with which Elon Musk clearly is, then the burden of proof would be on the public figure, and here that's Elon Musk, to show that the person saying it, that's Jamal Bowman, acted with actual malice. That's the legal standard, actual malice. So look, you definitely, it's possible. It's absolutely possible in this particular case there. You would definitely need some evidence and get to a jury. It would be a whole process there. If you're Elon Musk and you're the wealthiest guy in the world, what do you have to lose by bringing this lawsuit there? You're not worried about attorney fees or anything like that. Go ahead and do it. Send a message to these thugs. Rita, Jamal Bowman's a thug. These people are bullies. The people that are coming across Elon Musk. The only way to deal with a bully, whether it's on a playground in a kindergarten or whether it's on a CNN set, the way you deal with a bully is that you can't just cower in the corner and just let the bully punch you. You have to stand up for yourself and start throwing some punches back there. So if that means Elon Musk file a defamation suit, I say Godspeed and go for it.
Will Elon Musk take The View to court and win $900 million? Will Whoopi walk away from daytime TV forever? Or will this scandal finally expose the media machine behind America's most controversial talk show?